So how do you make an interactive video if all you have to work with are still images like photos, graphics, or illustrations? It's actually not that hard. In this video series, I'll show you how it's done. Hi, I'm Kimberly Go, bringing you tips and tools to take talent development to the next level. In this video, I'll take you through Workplace Warzone, an interactive video that I built for one of my clients. Later in this series, I'll explain more about the software I use to make this, so hit subscribe and the notification bell to see these videos as soon as they're uploaded. And stick around till the end, because I'll reveal a pro tip for interactive video creation. Director's note: in the final version of Workplace Warzone, we included sound effects and hired a professional voiceover artist for each character. But for this demo, I'll just be narrating it myself. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, smash the like button below. And as we play through Workplace Warzone, keep an eye out for 4 key elements: the story, the decisions, the alternate endings, and the call to action. Let's dive right in. So the first element that we're looking for is story, and every story's got a main character. In this case, we've got Steve, and his workplace is a war zone. Steve's workplace is a war zone. His team is composed of star players who don't get along. Some team members constantly argue. Others are disengaged. The biggest conflict is between Rebecca, the sales manager, and Jason, the marketing manager. Steve has tried everything, but nothing seems to work. One Friday afternoon, "Steve, this is a serious problem. Your team is a mess. If you don't fix the situation, I may need to make some changes around here." Later that evening, make some changes. What did she mean by that? Okay, in this place, I'd like you to keep an eye on his face. Watch for that subtle animation I was talking about. It's coming right up. I don't want to lose my job. And you notice how he looks across at his family. This effect was achieved by having 2 illustrations that were exactly the same, but his facial expression changed and the position of his head changed. And I put those 2 different illustrations on 2 slides in Storyline. Hey, what's this? This is one of those unique elements of the EmC Masterclass. There was a certificate of completion, and we incorporated that into one of the illustrations. I forgot about that EmC course on emotional connection. I wonder if that course could help me deal with what's going on right now. All right, we are at our first decision. Watch EmC videos or binge watch Netflix. Since we're doing the best course of action in this case, I'm going to go with the watch EmC videos. This is even more relevant than I thought. Hope this works. The following Monday. "Steve, you've got to do something about Jason. He's stonewalling me again. I can't get anything done. I've been trying to schedule a meeting with him for weeks, and he won't even respond to my emails. Ask for more information or acknowledge her feelings." We're going to acknowledge her feelings. "It sounds like you're feeling very, very frustrated and angry with Jason right now." "Well, yes." Keep an eye on her face. "I guess I am pretty angry." It seems like she's calmed down a bit. "You and Jason used to be a great team. When did this problem begin?" 3 months ago, when he unveiled that ridiculous marketing plan. I explained why it wouldn't work, but he totally ignored my feedback. Identify emotions, brainstorm solutions. We will cover brainstorm solutions in a future episode. Identify emotions. Take a look at this list. What emotions came up for you when Jason ignored your feedback? What's this for? I don't see how it will help. My surface emotions were frustrated, annoyed, angry. In this sequence, please keep an eye on her face again. My softer emotions were worried, unimportant, panicked. And my primary emotions were fear, sad, and surprised. Wow. I guess that situation stressed me out even more than I thought. Maybe I need to ease up. Rebecca seems a lot calmer now. The sales launch is coming up soon. I'm still worried Jason won't cooperate. Determine next steps. Validate her feelings. We will validate her feelings. I hear you, Rebecca. It makes sense that you'd feel worried. You and Jason depend on each other to get the work done. This project is important to both of you. I really appreciate that, Steve. Thanks for listening. I'm glad I paid attention to her feelings. Maybe I'll talk with Jason too. That afternoon. So that's how Rebecca sees it. Can you tell me your perspective? You don't know the full story about what happened after the meeting. She yelled at several of my subordinates, called them incompetent idiots. Watch his face. I don't mind if she attacks me, but it's unacceptable for her to attack my people. Ask how he responded, asked how he felt. We're going with ask how he felt. Take a look at this list. How did you feel when that happened? Tense, angry, betrayed, embarrassed, fierce, sad, and surprised. This was a good meeting, Steve. Do you mind if I keep the emotions list? I'm surprised Jason opened up like that. He doesn't usually talk about his emotions at all. 1 month later, now we've made all the right decisions, so we come to the best ending. Wow, Rebecca and Jason did an awesome job on the sales launch. Great presentation. I'm really proud of how the two of you worked together on this project. I can see how much you care about each other and our team. Thanks for all your hard work. Those were some amazing results. I wonder if emotional connection could help our other team members. 1 year later. Now it's my honor to recognize one of our company's most effective leaders. Let's have a big round of applause for Steve, the winner of this year's Excellence in Team Leadership Award. All right, that's the end of the story. And so now we're in a place that's where we can give constructive feedback. You've reached the best ending. Why did this happen? And underneath, we've got the picture that helps you remember what the decision was, and then a description, a very brief description of what the decision was and what the effect was. So we're just going to tab through these. You've got decision 2, decision 3. In this case, there were 4 decisions that counted. The binge watch Netflix or watch EmC videos thing was kind of a freebie in the beginning, so we're not counting that. But if you got all 4 of the questions correct, that's when you see the best ending. And then the last part here is the call to action screen. In this case, you have the option to download a free guide. This could be visiting an LMS and getting some additional training. It could be contacting somebody to schedule an appointment. This call to action could be whatever the client wants it to be. But in this case, we decided to download a free guide. And of course, you can always play again. So that's the way that Workplace Warzone works. If you play again, you come back to this and you can go through the story several times and learn from your mistakes. So that's how story, decisions, alternate endings, and call to action play out in Workplace Warzone. If this is valuable to you, could you let me know by hitting the like button? And hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Okay, here's a pro tip about interactive video creation. Test your interactive video to make sure it looks good on a smartphone. Sounds obvious, right? But you'd be surprised how many people forget this step. Most people use mobile devices these days, and those screens can be pretty small. So you'll want to use a mobile responsive development platform like Storyline 360 so your interactive video looks good no matter what device is being used. An easy way to test this is to rotate your phone to landscape mode and play back your interactive video. See if you can easily read the text and tap the buttons on the screen. If it's hard to read, switch to a larger font or make the buttons bigger. Here's the question of the day. What are your favorite interactive videos? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, we just saw the best ending, but what do you think happens to Steve if you get some of those questions wrong? Let's see the alternate endings in this video, coming up next.